I'm back. So typical. Report card day. Yippee! I just got the Matt, you can do better than this speech along with the do you want to lose your chance at getting a scholarship speech tagged on the end?
Matt was making good grades. He was involved in sports. He was playing guitar. Everything seemed fine. When things started to change, it happened so slowly that we just didn't notice it.
I don't think we wanted to.
Taken by themselves, the changes, they weren't that major. Nothing drastic. It took a while to realize that something was wrong. Matt! He was forgetful, and that just wasn't like him.
His grades started slipping. I got all over him about that. And instead of admitting there was room for improvement, he threw his backpack across the room and then stormed out.
We'd never seen him act like that before.
My first response was to come down even harder on him. Of course, that's before we knew what we were up against.
He stopped inviting his friends over. I mean, he used to practice guitar all the time, and then he stopped playing at all.
When Karen started putting it together, my first thought was, is he getting high? Is he drinking? We've walked that road with our older son, but we couldn't find any evidence.
No. I mean, sometimes he'd seem to zone out, even when he was in the same room with you. Eventually, I caught on that Matt wasn't sleeping much. When I'd ask him about it, he'd just blow it off. Matt, what are you doing?
I'm just watching TV.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Don't worry about it.
He didn't want to admit anything was really wrong. None of us did. We kept thinking that he was just going through a phase.
In time, we realized that Matt didn't know how to talk about it. That's when we sought professional help.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad.
Hey, Matt. Well, Matt resented it at first. Well, there were times when we all wanted to throw in the towel.
But we stuck with it, and we began to see progress. Now you can see the change in his face. It's like the fatigue, the stress is gone.
Hey, Dad, can I borrow the keys?
Look, I know it's tough being a teenager these days, but he doesn't seem so overwhelmed anymore. Before he'd kind of put on a good front, but now he's more honest about how he's doing.
It's like we got our son back. Pizza! Eric, Matt, pizza!
One thing we've learned is that depression is an actual illness. So if you see signs of it, don't let it slide or pretend things are going to get better on their own.
And realize you're not alone. You have a lot of people you can turn to. School counselors, your pastor, your pediatrician. You can look up local resources online.
Bottom line, recovery doesn't start until you take action.
It's slow and it's tough. And it's absolutely worth it.